この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Ginga Eiyuu Densetsu episodes 90 and 91. Last time on Ginga we had ourselves a little bit of a scuffle, not really, but a little bit of an issue. Reinhard got reminded of some things he probably didn't want to be reminded of, ended up pulling kind of a Griffithy situation, going immediately to the woman in his life, and I'm going to stop doing this accent. I don't know why the fuck I started doing that accent. It was fun for a moment, and now it's not. Alright, so kind of a Griffithy type of thing. Don't know why I didn't pick up on the parallel earlier. There's kind of an interesting parallel between Griffith and Reinhard. Like the blonde boy, big dreams from the start, ascends to great power, makes sacrifices along the way, does not become spoilers for Berserk. I'm not going to spoil Berserk. How about that? How about let's just not do that. Let's not go there. Yeah, some parallels there. But anyway, not like big parallels that are super meaningful or anything, given the nature of the two stories. They're very different. And I'm not sure why I even brought it up. I just had the thought. It was like, oh, this reminds me of that thing that Griffith did that one time. But instead of, like, Griffith having lots of bad stuff happen because of it, Reinhard tries to do the chivalrous thing, goes immediately to the Mariendorf household and proposes and asks her father for her hand in marriage. And all I can say is, yes, finally, because I've been waiting for this ship to come to fruition for like a long time, and it's finally setting sail, and I am happy for it. I am so happy for it. I think that last episode, that the 89 reaction, might be the like genuine hypest I have been in a show, period. And it was because of two characters getting married. Or like, not even, but potentially, but definitely. Oh my god. I love it. I love it to pieces. In the meantime, we are from the Alliance side, we're tracking, well, oh no, not from the Alliance side, but just like in general, we are tracking Job, whatever, Trunit. Mr. Dickhead himself. We're tracking him around. He has definitely had some kind of run-ins with terrorists. They were using his mansion for some stuff on Fazan. Oh, that's where it was. It was the Fazani people. So many threads going on at the same time. It's wonderful. It's just wonderful. It makes it a little bit more difficult to keep track, but at the same time, it's wonderful to have so many pieces of this story in action at every point. Reinhard got his reminder about Westerland. I hope that we bring that up again a little bit. I hope it leads to interesting stuff. And then, of course, there is the big thing on my mind personally, which is I'm just waiting for Royenthal to take some kind of action. I don't know what it'll be. I don't know how smart or how slow or how methodical or how careful he will be, but I am incredibly excited to see what the hell he does, and also clenching really hard because yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Now, one thing that is important is if/when the Neuland peeps and the rest of the Empire peeps are no longer on the same side completely. There are two routes between the two territories. One of them is directly through headquarters, through Fazan, and it's going to be hella well guarded, and like, all the fleets are going to be there. There's no way for anybody to attack each other via there. I mean, the Empire can come into Neuland and attack through that way, but Royenthal can't get through there. But he could strike a deal with Julian, and he could get passage through Iserlohn. And that is a fascinating possibility. Because Iserlohn and the New Republic people, whatever, they don't have a fighting chance against the Empire. They don't have a fighting chance against Neuland. But they can take the role that the terrorists originally held in the very beginning, which is sit off to the sidelines and let them kill each other. It's possible. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just kind of hyping myself up. I don't know what we're gonna focus on. I hope we focus on marriage stuff because we didn't get like. I'm also hoping Royenthal will do something. I'm also hoping that we'll get some focus on Oberstein. We sort of shed a light on him for the first time in a while in episode, I believe it was in 88, where that happened, where he stepped forward and took responsibility for Westerland to an extent. So maybe we'll get some more Royenthal intrigue. I don't know. I do feel like we're at the point in the buildup of schemes and plots and stuff that some of them have to start, some dominoes have to start falling and some things have to start getting interesting. We've got like 20-ish episodes left. We've got essentially one more season. I know what this show can do in one season. It can do a lot. I am thrilled and terrified. Let's watch us some Ginga. So, again, we're going to watch episodes 90 and 91 this morning. I have episode 90 up and ready to go. It is at 0 seconds. There will be two versions of this reaction video, as always. A picture-in-picture version with the video up there, and a timer-based version with which you can find in the description down there, and a timer-based version up on YouTube, which will have the discussion at the beginning and end of each episode, as well as a beep-beep timer in case you want to sync up with your own version of the media. And if you do, get ready for it, because the timer is coming right now. Now for our weekly dose of serious anguish. Wonder what instrument is hitting that last note. Sounds like a woodwind. I don't know. Okay. For whom? Did I miss it? Was it in the first line? Ah, shit. Oh, okay. Boy and tall. Okay. Yeah, no need to make a gesture. Nope. Okay. Alright, that actually makes good sense. Now that sounds like a real bad idea. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Yeah. Wasn't that the name of the park where the incident happened? And wasn't the incident the Royenthal thing? Or the Reinhardt thing? Or is this something else? Am I just getting confused by the names? I know they both had Nguyen in them. Okay. Okay. It's a lot of homies. Okay. Yeah, doves of peace. If everything had gone as planned, so it doesn't. Terrorists? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Are we gonna have a massacre? I'm sorry for getting excited over potential massive loss of innocent life. But holy shit, that's just what we need! Oh. Oh. All it takes is one. All it takes is one. That's a star. Oh my god, is that a flamethrower? No, that must have been suppression gas or something. You must not use guns. He's trying. He is trying. They're gonna use your guns against you. A shot. One shot. That was everything. It's just a repeat of the coup. But worse. That's not how it's gonna read. It's not how it's gonna read to the people. Mm-hmm. Right. Things changed. Wow. Yep. Unload into the crowd. And impossible repercussions. What a fucking bitch. That was so snarky. Oh man. Ugh. How about terrorists? Thinking with your brain skull. Does he think it's internal? Does he think it's Oberstein? Oh, that's even better. What if he thinks the action that he takes is righteous? What if he thinks he's been betrayed? I never even considered that wrinkle. I was thinking, what's going to push Royenthal to the point of deciding to betray? What if he thinks he's been betrayed first? Oh, hi. Long time no see. We pinning the blame on him? He wouldn't do that. He's not the type at all. I'm actually surprised he would even participate. Fair enough. Yeah. Balls. Big fucking balls. Yep, me too. All right, Sidole. All right. Oh, wow. All right, man. Right man at the right time. Absolutely. You're already in it. Just happened with young Wimley. I know someone just like you. Flashback? True. Hmm. I wonder why. Maybe you fucked all of your previous maids. Oh, that was interesting. Okay. Oh man, we're getting to it. Royal though. Royal can be patient and defend. I'm so yawny this morning. I'm sorry. Hmm. 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 Such a weasel. Mm-hmm. A little bit of a threat. Just threw democracy back into his face. That's amazing. Oh. Oh yeah. Don't give me a reason. I won't hurt you yet. Don't give me a reason. Right. And we'll have eyes on you. We'll make sure we see it when you do. Hmm. Last bastion. Okay. Solid. We shall see. I think Kataros is fine. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, hi. Oh, wow. That's different. That's a little unnerving. To have her be happy to see you. That's a little weird. Okay. She cute, though. Hi, Dad. Aww. About loving a woman? Yeah, he's not gonna change Shenkop. Shenkop is not going to change Shenkop's way of doing things. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that little blush. Oh, okay. Not sure how to take that, but alright. Interesting point of topic. Topic of discussion. Par for the course. I think they know. I think they figured it out. Me neither. Me neither. Seems most likely he's gonna die to whatever is ailing him. At this point, I don't know. We'll see. Doesn't really work long term. I think so too. I do. The fear that you'll lose Green Hill. When she's the closest thing to a mother that he has, yeah. Ara. Oh, that's so cute. Sorry, just falling in love over here? Kind of missed that. So what did you want to talk about? Right, they had a deal. Charlotte, right? I guess that's not what we're talking about. Okay, good. Oh, jeez. I mean, I don't feel like Kazunu's the type to, like, be a jerk about it. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait. So what is this monotheistic religion that you're... Okay. Do you know about Westerland? Yes. How? Okay. 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 God, that laugh was oh, that laugh is still amazing. Holy shit. Rumbling. Wow. Let's avoid narrator son's potential spoilers. Okay. Well, buddy, we didn't touch on Reinhardt at all, or any of the marriagey stuff, which is totally fine because I think the main focus of this episode was hardcore Royenthal. So we start off with a peaceful event, relatively. A peaceful event that goes very sour. So as soon as he does that, we have used the gas. I give permission to use the clubs. You may not use guns. So it goes terribly sour, very bad, right until the moment that someone fires, and then of course hell breaks loose, and it is bad. What was it? 4,000 some odd civilians and 118 soldiers. Yes, the facts of that first shot were sensible, but after that, it just becomes a panicked mess and fault becomes individual. But also, you know, structural, like this was not really well organized. This line from Royenthal is such snark. I'm blessed with such fine subordinates. Firing at unarmed people is a feat that those without courage and a chivalrous spirit cannot accomplish. Oh, Royenthal. Oh my god, man. What a line. Alright. How did this happen? Didn't seem to be management. So what the hell is going on? Someone must have gone and stirred up trouble. Now this is an interesting wrinkle. Perhaps the motive might not be rebellion against the Empire, but instead an act to tarnish my authority as Neuland Governor General. And who would be mad about Royenthal getting that kind of authority? Only one name comes to mind, and it is Ober the Stein. And we know Royenthal and Oberstein do not get along, so this adds a potential layer to why would Royenthal betray? We know he has the potential in him. We know he needs the spark. What could it be? Well, what if he thinks he's doing right by Reinhardt by doing it? What if he thinks he's been betrayed by Oberstein and Oberstein is like in Reinhardt's ear with his silver tongue? It could be really interesting. What if it's not personal ambition? That's something that I never really considered from Royenthal because he is such an ambitious, like, individual character. Someone who has so much in common with Reinhardt himself. So, the former fleet admiral, nice boy. So, I love him. He's pretty great, but he also feels guilt for stepping back and allowing other people to to enable, you know, the fall of democracy, essentially. Not that he had much choice at the time. And then, man, he has got stones of steel. Like, I don't know. Even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you. All right. I respect your courage. We can't release you? Yeah, well, if you did, I would stage an act of protest on my own. That would be my immediate move. Only thing I regret was that I wasn't the one leading it. Damn. No grudge against you as an individual. And this how he shrugs off the grasp of the soldiers, just like, nah, I got this. Look, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to try to run. I'm not a flight risk. I'm doing what I got to do. Let's go. It's great. And he opens up. I will not run away from my responsibilities. Not this time. And then there's this line. Absolutely it's possible, young motherfucking Wenley. So then he muses that perhaps Young might have been fortunate enough to have died midway through. The thing about Young versus Reinhard is that Young always wanted peace. He wanted to just retire and have a peaceful life on his pension, right? So I don't think so. I don't think he's fortunate to have died midway through. Unlike Reinhard, who in an age of peace becomes lost, and to an extent maybe Royenthal too. He does say that of himself, that he cannot stand the boredom of peace. That Oberstein once likened me to a predatory bird who wouldn't sit inside a cage. And then, just checking, making sure it's Bergengruen. And then Bergengruen here is just like, sir, please do not say the treason right now. Let's not make the treason, please. Please, sir. Just follow Reinhard. He's really powerful. Nobody else is going to be able to scheme against you as long as you follow him carefully. Yes, I agree. Yes. Then we have this moment where I don't know what's up with this. This conversation, it comes from Reinhard is a wise ruler, and then we go into Mittermeier talking about how Reinhard discerned the color of Royenthal's newest lady friend, and also along with that, the fact that he goes through lady friends rather quickly. And then we talk about like having a maid, the fact that he's an aristocrat, does not meddle in the private lives of his retainers. This is kind of okay. They tried. It works. It's all right. And then, of course, we have to be reminded of this fucking line, the line that set all of this kind of, like, in my mind at least, into motion. Because up until this point, I was like, would Royenthal ever? Nah. And then you hear this and you're like, oh, Royenthal would. Oh, he would. You must be kidding. Oh, I never noticed that. I wonder if that's intentional or if that is just like dithering or something. But on his blue eye, we see the bottom line of it twitch. I assume that it's unintentional. It's just some of the, like, either the effects of the transcoding or just the way that it transferred. I don't know. And then we talk about how a major part of Reinhard's, like, weakness, assuming that he has one, and he makes up for it by having a strong offense, but against a good tactician, like, that's able to see through his very frontline behavior, Reinhard does have the weakness of kind of being a little bit too quick to go on the offensive, and as it's stated, the inability to restrict himself to defense. So the narrator San is like, in which direction will this great talent lead Royenthal? Well, I don't know. We'll have to find out. So things continue happening, riots continue occurring, wondering what's going on here, and then we get this letter, and it is an anonymous letter. Now, where did this letter come from? I'm not sure. Is this the letter that was talked about by Julian and folks? But then it happens out of order, which is kind of weird. So who would have sent this letter to them? Oh, could the Fazanis have sent this? That would make sense, I suppose. I don't know. I feel like I'm just missing something, and it should be obvious. So then we bring in the smirking weasel himself. Smile, smile, smile. Still be a villain. And then he just like takes a big old poop on democracy. The people don't actually have any power. They just float around, whatever. And then Royenthal just throws it back in his face like, hey, maybe you shouldn't despise them. They are the source of the power of democracy. That's like how the whole social contract thing works. That's like the whole point. But of course, as Trunit sees it, the people are not the ones who made him the leader of the Alliance. He manipulated things to make that happen, and used his other sources of power, especially the terrorists, as far as I can tell, to make himself the leader of the Alliance. Like, I don't buy that Trunit was elected straightforwardly in the first place. I don't buy it. I think he schemed and plotted his way up there. It's who he is. So even this statement is kind of going to fall on deaf ears for Trunit, because he's like, yeah, they're the ones who supported me, but like they were led to do that. It's not as though they actually decided. They are still floating on those winds, right? It's who controls the winds that matters. Belittle them, you might be denounced as ungrateful, and he just smiles and smiles and smiles. Oh boy. All right, so I won't do anything this time. This is just a warning, because they don't actually have the evidence to put him away or anything like that. Okay. Might trip him up. Yep. Just maybe. So then we start talking about Iserlohn. We won't make any movements. We'll just keep blocking it up. Don't let anybody in. And then he mentions, like what happened the other day. Make sure that nobody enters the corridor without authorization. Who entered the corridor without authorization? Wait, was that the Fazanis? I'm sort of confused as to where the Fazanis are right now. All right. In any case, highly probable that they'll self-destruct. Doubt it. Doubt it. Might destroy his life for an evil woman. Yeah, maybe. But doubt it. And then our stuff turns to Karin. She's being kind of smiley around him. They're definitely getting along better. She's doing this sort of like puppet dog eye thing, and it's really cute. It's really cute. Kind of weird to have like your dad, her dad as your subordinate. It's kind of weird. But I do love that Shenkop is just continuing to be Shenkop. And being snarky and fun. What she thinks of me is her problem, not my problem. And then it says some stuff about how the daughter has left up a greater impression. I wouldn't want Kaiser Reinhardt to be assassinated by a menial villain, nor would I. That would really suck. Trunit must be plotting something. We think about sending like a missive or something. And then we talk to Frederica for a while. And we realize that Jessica and Greenhill are cut kind of from the same cloth. And Yulian has this realization, and it just speaks of a deep fear of loss. The potential of losing her too. It's too much. He puts on a smiling face for her. I just told her that Lieutenant General Shenkop is someone who has no association whatever with the notion of cowardice. Interesting. And then some of these jokes about being a poor cook are wonderful. When we go over to Kazelnu's house, I kind of got worried for a moment, because we do have this thing that we've never really resolved, which is that as far as I know, Yulian is still promised to marry Charlotte. and is falling slowly in love with Karen. So, yikes. A little bit of an issue there. But Kazunu seems to be okay right now. He doesn't really bring it up at all. People rebounding, and then that's about it. And then we get our terrorists, and we are going to go through every single line of this shit. Why we killed Young and not Reinhard. Empire called Rome. Adopted a monotheistic religion at the time of decline. That is how they ruled civilizations. It's a precedent that we should pay attention to because we can become that religion. Make him an even more absolute autocratic ruler and then a tyrant. Use everything at our disposal. Make him a hate sink for the galaxy, and then use terrorism as that which opposes. So then we can't have an alternative figurehead or an alternative ideology like democracy, which is probably for most people who seem relatively agnostic in the galaxy, it's probably easier to swallow the pill of Republican democracy than it is to swallow the pill of terrorism. Just a thought. So, yeah, smart elimination. It's easier for us if the power has been concentrated. It might be difficult to turn him into a tyrant, but the plan is a rebellion by a retainer. Royenthal. Leading to a large-scale purge. This has been foreshadowed by Oberstein's purging wind. Hell, even if Royenthal himself doesn't take action, Oberstein might take action without him. In fact, bringing up Westerland when we did makes me think that seems likely, especially considering how much and how often Oberstein and Royenthal have been at each other's throats. Yeah, I could see that. I could see Oberstein taking action without Reinhardt's go ahead. For the good of the Empire, right? Ooh. Intriguing. So pretty smart plan coming here from the terrorists. We will have to see how it works out. Now it's all out in the open. The plan is Royenthal betrays. Will his subordinates agree? That is the big question. How do we make this work? I've made sure of it. Royenthal will die too. Young Wenli is dead. The blonde brat will also die. They will all become essentially the soil beneath our feet and the fertilizer for our growth. Yikes. Yikes. Terrorists bringing everything they have to bear. Royenthal in an interesting position. We'll have to see. No showing us anything about Reinhard and Hilda. Nothing at all. Nothing about the Visanis. We haven't seen what's going on Odin for a long time. As far as I can remember, only I think Mecklinger is still there, and then Anaros. That's it. I guess it doesn't matter that much in the grand scheme of things, since we've moved the capital and everything. But I do kind of wonder what the state of affairs in the Empire is at present. I'm just kind of assuming that it's the status quo. Maybe we'll get some information on that once we do get to the wedding. Because usually when we have a big event like that, we show, like, what do people think? In any case, I'm kind of just waiting for one of the shoes to drop. We've got a shitload of stuff being set up, again, on multiple different fronts, multiple different threads, and all that I can imagine is that it's going to keep building for a little while, and then things are just going to start chain reaction exploding all over the galaxy and coming together into something magical. And I'm excited for it. Okay, so I think that's about all that I have to talk about episode 90. So let's go ahead and jump on into episode 91. I'm going to take a moment to just do a resync, make sure that the video and my video and all the audio stuff is all synced up. But it'll take 0 seconds for you, so see you in a flash. All right, flash is over. I have episode 91 up and ready to go. It is at 0 seconds. Go for the picture-in-picture version if that's the one you want to watch. If you're using the timer, get it ready because the timer's coming now. Hopefully I'm less yawny during this portion. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I slept really well last night, too. For the first time in like a week. Actually, that's probably why I'm yawning so much. I'm getting to the part where I kind of know the words. I gotta say, this OP's growing on me. I mean, I really like it. The only problem with it is that I find the English hilarious. I just said hilarious. I swear I didn't mean to do that. I'm an idiot. All right, so can we get some marriage stuff, please? I don't actually mind if it's not, but come on. Hmm. 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 No, 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 no. Or we can make sure that it happens whenever we want. You know, like by getting married. Ah! No! Ow. Understandably so. There's some okay looking horses. Me too. I have a feeling it is. Who's listening? Oh, who is that? I guess it doesn't matter that much. The arts plays, yeah. You gotta bring Mecklinger in. Yeah, he doesn't seem the type, but he'll have fun. Whisper, 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 whisper. Whisper, 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 whisper. Oh, God. Sorry, bro. You can just see that in that bow. Sorry, dude. Mm-hmm. Mm. That is true. Well, wait. Wait, what? Oh, for the corridor. No. Hmm. Mm-hmm. With his history stuff. Wow, what a setup. That was a while ago. Aw. Soul. Careful what you wish for, bro. Yeah. Is that? Oh my god. Hi. Potential for backfire. Okay. At which point suspicion falls to Mittermeier because, well, friendos. Mm-hmm. 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 Don't you fuck with my Mariendorfs. Okay, just underestimate them. Just keep underestimating. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Who's actually holding the handle? Oh, wow. Okay. That was new. Anton, good job. Hi. How many, like, tight, slitted red dresses does this woman have? Like, Jesus, lady. As long as he's useful. Care for double cross, yeah? That's the plan. I think Rubinsky's schemes and plots are my favorite schemes and plots. Oh, what do we got? Oh my god. But he would never. but he would never. He has no love for the golden bombs. Now that makes more sense. So we're trying to goad him out. Hmm. Ooh. Ooh. That's the kind of thing that would get Royenthal's ears perking up. It sounds legit. Was he thinking Reinhardt or Mittermeier right then? I think he was thinking Mittermeier. Holy shit! That he believes. Yeah. Oh, what a complicated ploy. But Oberstein. Yep. Oh, this is fucking crazy. But you've already started. You've already started. Then you need to go. Bum, bum, bum. Aw. Hmm. Oh. Okay, smart. Take Mittermeier. Please take somebody. Damn. Fair enough. Loyal and not compromised by any friendship with Royenthal. Super different design. Whoa, these are super unique. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, don't joke about such things, man. Yeah, but not for this. It is intended to. She's ill. Does this illness happen to occur primarily in the mornings? Vomiting and nausea? Yeah, I would be. Yeah, that would just make things a little bit worse. Involved, but no way the player. And oddly, he's right. Mmm. Mmm. That is true. That is also true. There are so many things that can happen. Ah. Okay. Be able to be a first responder. That's good. All right, Iron Shield. One can hope, but I just got the feeling that's the last time they're going to see each other. Will you have an answer? Yeah. That matter. Please. Please do. Holy shit. If they never get married because something happens out there. Ugh. Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. 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 We're gonna have to see what the title for the next one is. I might not be able to stop watching today. Fuck. Well, that's such a death flag for Lutz. Shit. Wow, back on the bridge. It's been a while. Damn, that chair looks comfortable. Look at that thing. You just sink into it. Oh. Budding. So, I get the distinct feeling that the shoe is about to drop. And for that reason, we're going to skimp slightly on the discussion for this episode, and in exchange, we're going to watch one more. So, we're just going to run through this really quickly, make sure that we're refreshed on all of it. Hilda returns to her duties. It's kind of awkward between them. No idea what to do, for sure. Kind of strange that he's going off and trying to find things to entertain himself. Turning to the arts, turning to other stuff. Kind of strange, kind of fun. I love how happy Bittenfeld looks to be here at the opera, just like, ha ha, oh. This is great. He's like a little kid. I love it. I also find it hilarious that all the other admirals are like, oh god, do we have to actually go with the Kaiser for this? Oh no. Oh, I just, yikes. Ah! Default, okay. And then nope. Okay. Oh yeah, there is no subtitle track, because it's built in. So, bring in some Mecklinger stuff, yep. Some stuff that makes sense about, like, phony artists and fakers. The kind of thing that you see in like Renaissance era courts and stuff, and much before that for a long time. Yeah, this freaking line, god damn it. God damn it, Mueller. Okay, so they're meeting in some kind of, like, bubble of silence or something. Pretty crazy. And the whole thing is just they're both thinking that they're the ones running things, but it's Rubinsky running things. Actually, I think it's Dominique running things. I'm throwing that out there. I think she runs things. I think she wears the pants, or at least the tight slit leg dresses. Yeah, skillfully manipulating and reinforcing his beliefs. The difference is whether one allowed the other to realize it. Yep. Okay, so Anton figures it out. Interesting. That loyal servant of His Majesty. Yep, just an egotist. Man, their banter is great. Both of you are hoping there will be a fire. Lang is hoping that he can extinguish the fire, take credit for it, and gain favor. Interesting. So these rumors that spread, this is such a brilliant ploy because it takes into account exactly how Royenthal will think of responding to these rumors, which is, let's go ahead with the invitation, and then exactly how Reinhard would respond to those rumors, which is, threat? Okay, let's go. Not really, but he'd want to go and check it out himself. It's fascinating. Inexplicable fevers. Right. All of these different rumors. Telling Royenthal about all of it. Oh, man. And then we hear some thoughts in his head. Keep him on Heinesen. Don't let him return. He's actually buying into it. He's actually taking the bait. In any case, we will send the invitation. And we will see how the Kaiser reacts. If he doesn't move, means he suspects, but not quite, because even if he does suspect, he could set up his own ploy. Oh, man. There's no hope for peace, but we're already past that point. It's already happened. You're already suspecting each other. You want to meet in person to even things out, but is that what's actually going to happen here? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. So the request goes through. I think it's the Chamberlain tells him about it. Right. There are the rumors. You should probably... Yep. I don't suspect him. I don't fear him. Oh boy. And then the fact that it's coming from Oberstein in and of itself, like, makes it a little bit suspicious. Yeah, he wouldn't plan a petty scheme and stab the Kaiser in the back, unlike someone. Oh man, tensions are so high. I love it. So, he refuses to take along a large fleet, which may or may not come to bear. He does take a few, and it seems like Mueller is going to request 50 to 100 additional ships. So, a small fleet. Now we've got these schematics for these fortresses. I don't know what these are going to look like when they're finished. I don't know if we're ever going to even see them. But damn, these are crazy. These are some crazy looking things. I can't read any of that super small cursive, but I'm going to assume that that big spike on the end has to do with some kind of energy beamification-ifying. I mean, it's got these like big things that fly out on the edges. It kind of reminds me of like the spiky things on the Thor hammer. They all like focus on a point, you know, Death Star it up and pew. Hey, I don't know. It looks almost like a virus or something. It's crazy. And then we've got this one with the big old orb on the front and another one near the back, and it's almost got like a stretched out Star Destroyer kind of triangular vibe to it with the what looks like a bridge and decks and stuff up on top and on the bottom. This is cool. This is some cool stuff. And there's another thing of the nuts. One of the balls. I guess maybe it's a pyramid. Maybe it's a triangle on all sides. So like what would that be? A dodecahedron? Kind of looks like Ramiel, you know? But with a ball on each of these corners and then spikes on the top. Hey, I don't know. And it'll be named after the fleet admirals who have passed away. We muse about it. About the attendance, your strategy was wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, no fistfights at the opera. What a great line. What a great line. There's so much just like, aww, in Bittenfeld at this moment. I love it. So, we're finding Frederica to be ill. I wonder if she's actually ill or just like, yeah, maybe let me not go into meetings. I'm not doing so well at the moment. Kind of got some mental stuff going on. Yeah, Yang was assassinated. Worried about that tragedy repeating itself. Yeah, I can't make that happen. Even more malicious traps than we expect. Yep. Nope, it's not Lang. Oberstein could be. You suspect him, but it doesn't seem like one of his schemes. It seems like something else going on. But Oberstein could still take advantage of it. Lang could still take advantage of it. 50 to 100 ships. And he's going to station his fleet nearby so that he can hopefully be rapid response. Then we put so much emphasis onto this handshake. It feels like the last time they're going to see each other. Like, this feels like the end for Mueller. Shit. Wait, is that... I'm actually not positive if that's Mueller or Lutz. Fuck. Let me see. Mueller, Ginga, Eiyuu, Densetsu. Let me get a headshot. Lutz, Ginga, Eiyuu, Densetsu. Is my internet down? Why aren't these loading? Okay. It's loading. They both have... Oh no, Lutz has brownish hair. Lutz has brownish hair. The thing that's similar between them is that they both have the same sweep over from left to right, with the like spiky bits. His are a little bit thicker, but Lutz's are there. But Lutz has brownish hair. And Mueller has more of like a Superman wave going on in his. Just a little bit. Okay. I just want to keep that straight, you know? Because I was about to mess that up. I do feel like this is the end for Mueller, possibly. Especially with the conversation we had about, like, what if another fleet admiral dies? Is Mueller a fleet admiral right now? I think so. He has his own fleet. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to, like, look it up. Chance for spoilers is way too high. So, I ask you to stay, and I hope that you will come through on this matter. And he's such a little boy. He's such a little boy, you know? But he is in earnest, and she's really appreciative that he's not just going to order her to marry him. Please take care. losing concentration and efficiency, felt it couldn't be helped. But that could have been a sign of a malfunction in her intellect. Damn. Full trust, and she wants to go and meet with Grunewald, which is fascinating because we have not seen her in forever. Really gotta wonder what she's gonna be up to right now. How she feels about all this stuff going on, too. So then we have our departure, and it's very much a reversal of the time when he emerged from the ship onto, I believe it was onto Fazan, to the cheering crowds. Definitely a reversal of that. And then we see, who is it? It's Lutz's fiance, right? Yep. Oh, that's such a death flag. I hope it's not, but that's such a death flag. Man, then we get to get up onto the bridge again. It's been a while. Awesome. Straight into the OP. And likewise, we are going to go straight into episode 92, and this is going to be at least 3 episodes in this video. I must find out something more. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. More. So I'm going to do a resync again, and then we'll be right back. Okay? Okay. All right, episode 92 is up and ready to go. Let's get to it. If you're using the timer, get it ready, because the timer's coming. We got new recruits. So are you. I could see it. He'd sleep with all the other teachers, though. Hmm. We have a long and committed relationship. Aw. Attenborough the Volcel, the voluntary celibate. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Kinda. Hmm. Hmm. Of course. Anytime you leave an open forum for people to, oh wait, that's comments. Huh. Very smart. And exactly what we've seen before. Some bullshit, but all right. So, yeah. Oh, fair enough. That's a really great way to put it. Young Wenli the composer. Oh my god. Yulian is the one who can carry it out, though. Oh, that's so good. But he's also good enough that he can riff on it, you know? Add some little trills, some tremolo, some vibrato. Okay. Yeah. Things are happening elsewhere in the galaxy. Are we going to turn our attention to them? Oh. Nice. Good job, Konev. Oh, that's too early to be saying that. Oh, yes. Okay. So he did take some ships with him. All right, so we're setting up a timeline. That implies that shit's about to go down. But what and how? History of the Free Planet. Wow, kind of being young, looking through history books, eh? That's an interesting one. Okay. Quiet, alone, no guard. Hi, Emil. Hi. What did they find? With a slight smile and a flourish, away we go. Good move. Will the attack occur on the way there? Or will they not be so forward? What a face. Oh, Jesus. Wow, they're going all out. Silly goobers. Yep. Unmoved. Unflinching. Oh my god, they've got a barricade. Really? You're really gonna do this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Iron Shield again. That's the second time, man. This is actually a lucky break. If they can get to the shit, this is a lucky break because they can leave. They don't have to get any closer. Yes, you do. To the galaxy. Yeah, let's get you safe and then figure out what the fuck is going on. Don't do a stupid, Reinhard. Protect Emil. Protect yourself. Okay. Oh! Yeah. This seems like underlings acting on their own. Correct. Royenthal is more competent than this. Okay. Are they surrounded? Smart. Jesus. What do we do? Land somewhere else. Oh my god. I did not expect things to move this quickly. Oh wow. Talk about a fucking ground attack. Wow, we got AA cannons, tracers, everything. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, we're gonna have to leg it. Wow, the water. Oh shit. Wasn't it straight that he just was on the phone with? No? Shit. So what do we do? Unknown at present. Seems likely. Fair enough, even if he wasn't directly responsible for this particular incident. We don't have time to stand around and talk. Okay. Can we get aboard? Holy shit. Nope. Wow, so Griffith. Oh my god. He doesn't flinch. Is it worth it though? Oh my god, Iron Shield. Well, thank God for Stormtrooper aim. Holy. Just a minor injury to Mueller? Are we good? I think it's a little late, buddy. Hmm. Alrighty then. Never throw away what's useful. Straight through the brain. Well, you got the sergeant there. Oh no. We gotta move. No, 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 no. But you have a fiance. Oh no. um. Hmm. All right, man. You're gonna do what you're gonna do. Respect. You're needed elsewhere. 4 admirals. Oh man. Man, I knew this was coming and still. Save yourself. That could be a really, really, really critical order. Like, immensely critical. If that works, you could have an inside man. One who is truly loyal. Oh boy. Hold your ground. Jesus, what a shot. Yeah, but he's motherfucking loots. Last one. Yeah, what's going on with Reinhard? There it goes. Good. Good, good, good. Smiling up at it. Bam. Fuck! Looks a little high to be the heart. May you live on. Well fought, Lutz. Grenade? No, it's his pistol. Dies standing, gun in hand. Oh, man. Till the forest itself brings him down. That fire. Wow. Wow. Will they end up harboring Reinhard? What if they harbored Reinhard? True. Not unless he takes everything away from him. But he grows fast. He is. Yeah. Good setup and payoff with the letters and stuff. If Young were still alive, no, I can't think that way. What will I, Yulian, do with the knowledge that I have? Oh, that was so perfect. I'm so glad I watched the one more. Wow. Wow. I am so glad that I watched one more. And I think that this is the perfect place to stop because we had like a real acceleration of conflict and now an escape. And that's sort of the magic. Oh geez, this is better than I could have hoped for. So we set up all this suspicion and intrigue, all this build up, hype for Reinhard coming to visit. And then it's as though the trap is sprung too early, and the ineffectiveness of it just really makes it seem like this is not Royenthal's play, which is really intriguing here. And we don't have a confirmation or denial of it yet. All we know that Royenthal did was send the invite. We don't know what he planned to do beyond that. We know he had some thoughts in his head, but his initial intent was to meet face to face with Reinhard and work everything out. His initial intent was not, let's do this whole betrayal thing, let's go. So this makes me think that this was terrorist influence. This was forcing it to happen before it should have. But how? How do you get all of those soldiers to turn? I don't know. Because we have confirmation from the one soldier who turned, and well, okay, money is how, right? We've got a 1 billion, what was it, marks, bounty for his head. Okay, great. But that's the fucking emperor of the universe. So you get him to turn with money. We get the one sergeant who apologizes and surrenders and is, in a very Reinhard fashion, you just made yourself useful. Good job. You're now a sergeant. Lead the way. Let's go. As always, Reinhard is never one to throw away someone who can be useful to him. Not when they grovel. And so. But how? It feels like this was the terrorists orchestrating this on their own. How high up does it go? Who was actually like running this show on Gandarvasi, whatever. Whatever. I don't know yet. There's still just as much mystery and intrigue as there was before, except that the question of will something happen has been answered in the affirmative, but I still don't know exactly what just happened. Now, impact-wise, the loss here is Lutz. I thought it was going to be Mueller. I thought he was going to get killed in the car. I also thought Emil was going to get killed in the car, and we were going to have a Reinhard loses Kircheis again sequence. Neither of those things happened, and I am pleased by that. Lutz went out like a fucking badass should. I wish he hadn't, but he did, and it was set up, and it was death flagged. The fiance thing, yeah, okay. And the handshake. But I thought that the handshake was between Mueller and Royenthal, so I'm still kind of expecting Mueller to die. Fuck. Fuck. No. Okay. So Poplin's raising some kids. This guy looks like he's out of a different show. I don't know what it is that makes me think that, but it's something about the way his jaw is drawn. He looks like he's out of some shonen bullshit. I don't know. But we've got like the redhead guy and the blonde guy next to each other. It makes me think of the old pair from Days of Old, you know? But all right, we start talking. Joking about celibacy, joking. Yeah, while he was still alive, Julian seemed like a genius type with a richer military talent, but after he passed away, the impression changed. Shown as an industrious missionary worker. What an interesting way of putting it. And all of this brings us toward the... Well, Julian doesn't have that with the Kaiser. He does have the ability to fall into Yang's role. And just the way that we observe him walking around his environment, it's very like calm, just sort of walking. It's very Yang. He's embodying some of his mannerisms too. So he puts into place this pretty awesome system. Complaints and feedback go here. Yeah, so there are going to be some constructive ones, some that are just assholes, and some that just don't quite understand. The only occasions where he lost his cool were like where you saw in the hallway with that one guy. You insult Yang Wenli, we're going to have a problem. And then we've got this one, which is the blame, the very obvious concern, which is like Julian is not a leader in his own right. He is just a parrot of what has come before. He is just echoing Yang's words. Anyone could do that. And we kind of dispelled this notion by the end of the episode, and I kind of like that. And I also like that Julian never says anything about these, because, well, it's his most deep-seated fear, I think. I think his most deep-seated fear is that like he can't, one, he can't live up to it, and two, he can't build upon it, you know? That he is nobody himself. And then we have, I think, like the most perfect way of putting this ever. Yang Wenli was a composer. Yes, he had the ability to play his own music. He had the ability to, as any good composer should, but he wasn't a performer. And likewise, Julian has the ability to think for himself and to compose bits and pieces, but he's not built to be a composer either. He is the one that will carry out the will of Yang Wenli. He is the one that will perform the pieces that have been composed before that were never able to be performed. They needed each other. That is stellar. That is writing. I like it a lot, is writing. He wanted himself to become that way. That is who he wanted to be. Ah, fantastic. Has not yet been blessed, so his stance is to wait. I believe Republican democracy will regain its significance. But reality is moving much faster, so waiting, not for long. And then the whole thing, the whole story of the attack is framed by this explanation by Cone Evans and friends. So we make our way to, it's Gandharva, but it's Uravasi, right? I was thinking Gandharvasi. So we focus real hard on this guy's face, making him seem suspicious. Directly under the control of Royenthal. 500,000 soldiers, and then we start doing stuff that's setting up a timeline of events. We know something's going to happen. Once we get like at 2110, he returned, began reading, ends up reading the history of the peoples. They've departed, or the history of the free planets. They have departed. You have to imagine if Royenthal was doing this, there would be no signs of anything wrong until the moment that armored men burst in the door and grab grab Reinhard. But instead, they mill about and do stupid shit. And of course, they attract the attention of our two wary admirals. And thank God for that. Let's get the hell out of here, boy. We get this cool flourish. Badass as fuck. And from this moment, Reinhard has, like, the coldest face. Oh, it's so great. So, we should return to the flagship. Let's get going, then. Reinhard doesn't waffle. Reinhard doesn't, like, screw around. He's not like, well, nobody would attack me. Nah, he's not an idiot. He's a smart boy. So, and then we get this face. And oh my god, I love it. All we know is that we're in danger. And bam, the danger arrives. And the entire time, he's just unflinching. Just like, if they're gonna kill me, they're gonna kill me. If they fail, they fail. Oh my god. Okay, he gets pushed down by Mueller. Mueller takes that shot to the arm, which is one of the reasons that Lutz is able to convince him to leave him behind. Man, some of these scenes are amazing. The detail on this guy flipping over their car, just getting his legs taken out from under him, flipping over it, and then getting his arm run over by the next car. Oh my god. That's amazing. The explosions and fire throughout are amazing. I do not wish to say anything to defame my fellow admiral, but let's just say we're in danger. How about that? All right. I will die in a more magnificent place. We'll see. We'll see. This scene where the light comes up and then we get, whoa, so close. Skid out to the side. God damn. Yeah, his plan would be so airtight. There's just no way. So, okay, who does he call? We're in contact with the Brunhilde. Admiral Lutz. Seidlitz. Okay, okay, it's a different guy. Already appears to be occupied. And man, is there an assault going on the Brunhilde or what? Like, man, this is just awesome. We got the AA guns going crazy. We got shells falling down into the water as well, causing these big splashes. The force field just stopping everything. Oh my gosh. Landing in the water. Run into Luke. Right, Admiral Strite. So there was a false report which led some of the loyal soldiers away. Who are you calling the enemy? Yeah, and then he eventually... Oh, no, we run into the people first, right? And Reinhard just stones of steel, steps up, just like, hi, yeah, I'm your emperor. Come on, I'm right here. Which one of you wants the fame, That's what you're here for, right? There's only one me, and only one man who will be remembered for killing me. Who's it gonna be? Oh man, and then we pan across the weapons, and then we like continue the pan across his eyes. This guy eggs them on. We have a shootout. Our admirals prove why they're admirals, and Reinhard doesn't flinch. In the face of death, absolutely unflinching. What a monster. What a beast. So, Meinhof. Corporal Meinhof, you're now a sergeant. Let's go. We'll go this way, and then Lutz asks to stay. And they all give him their energy charges, their energy packs. Get an embrace. This sentiment, man. I don't want to promote you to Fleet Admiral for your death. I want to do it for your deeds in life, man. I want you to live on. I care. Reinhard has always cared about his admirals. And then there are so many setups that lead to this. Like, of course, there's the fiance and stuff like that, but there's also like the thoughts that Mueller had about if another admiral dies, will we rename the fortress to the four? I think it was Mueller who had that thought. I'm not sure. Not sure though. All kinds of stuff. I've always planned to receive it alive. But he knows. He knows. And Royenthal tells him, you know, if it comes to it, you run. You save yourself. You're more valuable to me than just stopping these guys. But he stays. Not yet. Not yet. Come. Watch how one of the high admirals of the Empire survives. And then he is shot once through the chest and again through the head. And there he stands, seeing His Highness, hoping, wishing him well, and he stands there, gun raised, dead, until a branch crumples and brings him down. Self-sacrifice. Gotta respect it when you see it. So, Reinhardt escapes, we don't know where the Brunhilde is, Iserlohn is aware that all of this has happened, and we have to come to a decision. What do we do about this? Alright, the craziest idea that I have is Reinhardt and Yang never got to meet again. What if the only option is to flee to Iserlohn? Oh, what if? That would be insane. I don't see it as being possible though. There's no way, especially not with Mittermeier's fleet waiting on the edge of the Fazan corridor. No way. Man, things are getting pretty crazy in this show right now. I am loving it. I'm loving it. All of the elements really coming together. Things exploding all across the galaxy. Ah, fascinating. Fascinating and wonderful. And then we've got this really interesting wrinkle, which is that a plan went down in this episode, but we don't quite know whose plan. And we don't quite know what the ramifications of it going down are going to be. No idea. I assume that we will find out next episode, but I'm going to have to call it. I'm going to have to call it for the day. So, I've been Teeaboo. This has been Ginga Eiyuu Densetsu, episodes 90, 91, and 92. I hope that you've enjoyed the three of them as much as I have, and I hope to catch you next week when we watch more. Okay? Okay. Thanks for watching. Peace.